Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan, and I have the best podcast crew in the history of the universe with me tonight. Got a lot to talk about, a lot in the Arrowverse. Also, got some other discussions going down. It's going to be a fun show tonight, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring in the ladies first. Let me bring in from GNN. She writes articles for the writing team, does a lot for GNN. That's Geek News Now, for those who don't know. Let me bring in my girl, Kat. Kat, what's up?
Not much. What's going on tonight, William?
Doing good, doing good. Glad to have you here. Let me also
Always.
let me also bring in the newest member of the crew. Let me make sure yeah, yeah. You good? You got it. Are you sure? Let me bring in my girl Janae. Oh my goodness.
I was just putting my dinner down. We're all good.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. Glad to hear it. And last but certainly not least, the OG co-host, the man who's been with me for over 2.5 years. Real man, Shaw and Shaw. What's up?
How you doing, good sir?
Doing good,
How you doing, ladies?
Doing good, Shaw. How about you?
I'm good.
All right. Got a full house tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. But first, I gotta do this, and I keep meaning to change it. I'm gonna change it one of these days. We're gonna do the rundown. We're gonna go over all the news, and then we get into our topics of the night.
Yes, sir.
Charlie, want to go ahead and start us off?
Yes, sir. All right. So, first up on the TV show to talk about episode 3 of the Armageddon storyline of The Flash. Did you guys see it?
I did.
Yes.
Very good episode.
Mm-hmm.
So that line in the end of the other episode where he says injustice, turns out there's a protocol that the group made about if one of them is at a point where they are a danger, they get another member to take away their powers. So Jefferson's there, and he's going to use his power to short out the Speed Force in Barry's body. Meanwhile, Cecile and Team Flash are trying to find Barry. They inadvertently lead Despero to him, and Iris reevaluates the death of Joe to figure out something. It turns out there's particles there that are negative still force. So someone messed stuff up. After a fight with Jefferson, they then fight Despero, and Barry is given some still force because he doesn't have that much speed force left in him. He goes to the future where he finds Ebard being married to Iris with everybody else looking at him in anger. Now, judging by promo pictures and by the trailer, he's gonna have like the reverse flash suit, and Eobard will have the flash suit. He's gonna get help from Damon Dark, and there's gonna be a fight where he's gonna probably lose, but he'll probably be saved by Mia Queen and maybe Caitlin because she wasn't in the initial group, but we'll see about that. Now, what do you guys think of the episode?
I'll let the ladies go first.
You know, I mean, if Iris wouldn't have screwed up and led him to Barry, just kidding. Maybe.
William, jump in.
He's right. She's absolutely right.
I mean,
I concur. I agree.
yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely this. It's leading us down this interesting road. I thought the episode was really well done. When they have these big like conglomerate episodes, like when they do Armageddon, or when they did the collaborations with the other Arrowverse shows for Earth version, pick a number.
Right.
Yeah.
Prices, effects.
Pick a number.
Yeah. They're always really well done, and I think those stories are really well sussed out. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about alternate universe, though. Like, I mean, yes, this explains where the warning of something's going to happen to you and you're going to just kind of lose your mind comes in, because this is a lot to kind of process for Barry. That, I mean, I think most of us would lose our mind in that case. Or at least people think we've lost our mind. But yeah, we'll have to see, because I mean they've tried to take his speed before, and usually he's always found a way around it. So we shall see.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I just got alerted to a tech problem. Go ahead, Janae. Let's get your thoughts on that episode.
I haven't seen The Flash in forever, so I just watched that episode. So like I was a little confused on stuff, but it's like I will catch up. But I really enjoyed it. I was surprised. I liked how they built a Cerebro in a garage to try to find Barry, and then they used the two metas to find him, and that Iris's stepmom was able to like not like defeat Despero, but like to make him disappear for a second when she used her powers to think of Joe and all that. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then when Barry tried to provoke Black Lightning to get him to actually take away his powers and like fight him it's like, you're supposed to do this protocol. You're supposed to do this for me. Why are you not doing this? But then that whole scene was just amazing. Their interactions.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, you didn't give me the whole story. You can't do this. It's like you could see the regret, like, I need to give your powers back somehow. We got to fix this. Next time, give me all the information. So those are the key parts of the episode that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
My thoughts? The only thing that made me mad was the fact that when you take into consideration that another Barry was always a possibility, and for Despero not to figure that out, or for Despero to realize that could be the issue, that was my only problem with the episode. Because if you're dealing with multiple timelines, you deal with multiple Earths, there could be four or five different Barrys. So I don't understand why he didn't think of that. Why he just particularly was drawn to that Earth's particular Barry. I don't understand that.
Right. True.
But other than that, the episode was excellent. Black Lightning was awesome as always. Acting like a Joe type figure, kind of like a father figure to Barry. So I like the episode. Now the stuff with Iris notwithstanding, I mean, I might like that other Iris better than this Iris. The other Iris might be all right. She might be cool. But yeah, I agree with you, KW. I agree with you.
I wrote a song for Iris. You're a bitch.
Yeah.
So just do the Cartman song, but just
exactly.
insert Iris.
I'm about to say the same thing. Oh man. For some reason it won't let Jeff from the Bleeding Edge comment. For some reason I checked settings. Everything's open. I don't want to let you comment, dude, but thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Check out Bleeding Edge over on YouTube. Over on Geek News Now also. We're over there sometimes. Janae's been there. I've been there a few times. And I just want to say, yeah, definitely. Check them out. I'm gonna send you this link real quick, Jeff. Okay, go ahead, Shaw. Let's move on to the next show.
Yes, sir. Next up, we got Bebo Saves Christmas, which I did not get around to watching. Completely forgot about it. I believe, Janae, you said that you saw it, I think?
You said it was a Bebo's Christmas?
Yeah, Bebo Saves Christmas. That was very interesting.
You can take Bebo, shine him up real good, turn his ass sideways. We'll finish it.
It was very we're gonna save Christmas, but they need Santa and all that. But then, like, spoiler alerts for people, but like at the end, like, it was, you can make Christmas your own. You don't have to have the presents and stuff, but everybody has their own way of doing Christmas, and you can't force your version of Christmas on anybody else. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Cool.
But I like how also, like, a funny part, because Santa had to get a job at a coffee stand, and he's like, the other employee was like, okay, there's one problem. He laughs and his belly shakes like a bowl full of jelly, but it causes earthquakes and stuff like that. And it's just like, we can't have that happen. That part made me laugh a lot. It's like, oh no. And so they used that throughout the movie. So I thought that was pretty cute.
Yeah. All right. So next up, let's talk about Young Justice, which was the beginning of a magic story. So they did this whole thing talking about the Lords of Chaos and Lords of Order and all that. And we get a new Lord of Chaos showing up. One that alerts a lot of magic users, including Clarion the Witch Boy. Meanwhile, Zatanna's teaching a bunch of young magic users, including Mary Marvel, who isn't Mary Marvel anymore. Apparently, something happened during the immediate time. We don't know yet. And they find this new person who is calling herself Child with a big diamond golem of some sort, completely dissecting some dude.
Yeah,
And yes, definitely. The episode ends with the girl summoning Clarion the Witch Boy after a fight with Zatanna and her people. What do you guys think of it?
It was very gory. I was not expecting that.
Yes, very.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand back on Young Justice. I have not caught up on that one. That is the one that I have not gotten caught up on yet.
But yeah, I was like, oh, there's that guy's organs and his bones. Okay, then.
Yep.
Definitely.
What am I watching? And I was looking over and like, maybe I shouldn't have this on with my daughter watching. That would be okay. But she didn't say anything, so I don't know.
She got to see her favorite character.
It's fine. Like,
I know, right? I know she did get to see her favorite characters, so we're good. It's all good.
That's your favorite
They
character.
made up for chipmunks earlier, so.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Some of the characters I didn't know about, and like the history between the Clarion and that other guy. I was just like, I wonder is the battle soon then, since you're re-talking about it, kind of a thing. And then that creepy girl showed up. It's like, uh-oh. So is he going to paddle the creepy girl and Clarion, or what's going on? So, and then I don't know what's going on with Beast Boy, but he looks he's not sleeping and stuff. But as I said, like I've only seen the last new 2 episodes, and then I'm starting from season 1 up. So I'm assuming once I catch up, I'll understand why he's like that right now.
Like that, yeah. You will. I don't understand though why they haven't done the whole Rescue Superboy thing, Shaw. Why are they waiting?
Yeah, they're still trying to make people believe that he's really dead, but it's gonna come soon. Like probably after they do this magic arc, because they've been doing arcs this season. They have the Martian arc for like 3 episodes, then the Artemis arc for like 4 episodes. This one we'll see how long this one is. So probably after this one, or maybe like halfway through the season, maybe. So one of the two.
All right, guys, we have someone that wants to just come on and say hello to everyone real quick. Let me bring in Jeff from the MCU's Bleeding Edge. What's up, brother? All right, guys, we have someone that wants to just come on and say hello to everyone real quick.
Wow.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Hey, sorry about that, dude. I had you guys on my other whatever you call it, page or whatever on my computer, so I had an echo and everything. I could hear you guys like double, but hey, it's good to see everybody.
Good to see you,
Jeff. You see, that's Kat right there. I don't know if you. I think you and Kat talked a few times.
It's nice to meet you finally, Kat.
Yeah. How's it going, Jeff?
Yeah, it's great to finally actually put a face to the. Well, I've never heard your voice either, but.
Well, then you're not watching our podcast over here enough.
Get him.
Well, I'm not saying that you guys should feel lucky or anything like that, because I mean there's lots of people catching the podcast and everything, and I've been checking out y'all's Twitch page and profile and everything and whatnot. It looks sharp, William. It looks real good.
Thank you.
No, I mean, I honestly don't usually watch that much content. I don't watch even my own content that much. So I mean, for me to actually like remember, to come on and like catch you guys, it's actually pretty rare for me. So you're
There's a
getting
lot
my
of
undivided attention tonight. I'm going to be here for the whole show.
There's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
no, I hear you. Like, hey, some days I catch content, great. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like binge watch it all on a Saturday.
there's a lot of pros.
That's what I do.
There's a lot of pros. I'm working with Renee Washington over at Fox Sports, and she doesn't watch her own content. She did an interview with me a couple of years ago. She didn't even watch it. And stuff that she does media wise, her interviews, her play-by-plays, her soccer play-by-plays, she don't even watch them. So there's a lot of pros who don't watch their own content. So you're not alone, Jeff.
Hey, Shaw, what's going on, man?
Chilling.
Hey, brother, it's good to see you. Good to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
We got, man, you don't forget about your girl Janae already. That's just wrong.
No, I was purposely leaving her out to see how long it would take for her to say something to me.
I was patiently waiting.
Me and Janae are tight, so we're good.
Yeah, but for those who watched it, Janae, I know there was your second time watching it. So far, are you enjoying Young Justice?
Yeah, I really am. I like the art and everything and different storylines. Some of it is just like, okay, some of these characters are even younger than like from the other animations. So it's like, okay, what age are they? Okay, which Robin is this? Oh, they said Dick. Oh, Dick Grayson. Why is he so young in this? And why is Barbara so young in this kind of a thing?
You see,
so
William,
that part's confusing.
You see why I scooped up this young woman? I mean, she's just hella talented. But hey, let me get out of here, folks. Shout out to Geek News Now Network and everything, and David and Damon and the whole rest of the crew. I hope you guys all have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you, brother.
I'll be rooting for you. I just haven't been following y'all long enough to be able to go in the comment section yet. So next week.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Take care.
Bye,
Have
Jeff.
a good one.
Okay.
Later, man. But the thing about it with Young Justice, to me, what I think what makes the show so good, it takes the DC universe from another side of things and brings perspective to it, because we normally just looking at the trilogy primarily, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and everybody under them. This gives you a chance to see what their end product is in their sidekick and eventually their predecessor. And I think, and from that point of view, I think it's awesome. And now, as you'll see a little bit later on, Janae, you got the Legion of Superheroes in it. And it's going to even bring more of that in there, because you can make a case that these heroes are the backbone for what the Legion are. So, or what the Legion is, rather. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. I love the Legion of Superheroes. That was an awesome comic. They had a short run cartoon. I don't know how long that cartoon lasted. It was like one season, I think.
No, it was two.
It was two. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. I thought that was very good. It's on YouTube if you guys want to check it out.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was real. I liked that, particularly when they put out particularly when they brought the other Superboy in.
Yeah, Superboy X. That was really good.
Y'all gotta check it out. If I haven't seen it yet, y'all check it out. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. But I love Young Justice. I like it a lot. I just don't understand why they're taking art by art instead of sticking with one and then moving. And then once you get done with that, then move into your next thing. So, but we'll see. Well, all right.
What's out of the Teen Titans though too? They'd start to combine the arcs rather than keep them all separate.
True. All right, next up, let's talk about episode 3, I think, of Star Trek Discovery, season 4. I think it's 3. No, it's 2. 3. Whichever episode it is. All right, so
Well, I didn't watch. Didn't have time.
Reincarnation 57, like.
So turns out one of those Madvash people, the Romulans that speak truth, ended up killing a a officer. So Starfleet and Vulcan people are after her. Turns out she's a friend of Michael's mom. So Michael and her mom go after her. Turns out she's trying to save these dying race of people that are on like a moon type ship that are in a stasis. Michael figures out that they're in stasis and that they should have been woken up by now. So she fixes that. They wake up. They're cool. They go to their new planet. We find out that the anomaly thing, it is in a wormhole, still big, still moving. People are worried about it. Whatever. The Trill dude, whatever, he gets his own robotic body, similar to Picard from Picard. And I think that's everything that happens with the episode. I think Booker gets cool with his mind and everything after he revisits his memories by use of a mind meld, and I think that's it. I think, yeah, I think that's everything that happens in the episode. What do you guys think?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I ran out of time.
If you've got the Vulcans after you, though, Vulcans and Starfleet, like at that point, you might as well just turn them in. Get them a lawyer.
I know, right?
Like, I'm just saying, if you went that route, you might as well just get a good attorney. Call in the dream team, turn yourself in because they're going to find you eventually.
Oh yeah, they're gonna track you down.
Yeah,
they're gonna track you down. All right, what else we got?
Next up, we got Hawkeye episode. What is it? 3, I believe.
3.
So Hawkeye and Kate break out of the people. We meet a new kind of villain who's probably a good guy. Echo, a deaf woman who has is also an amputee. Apparently Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld both learn sign language in order to help her feel the actress feel better on set.
That's cool.
So after we meet her, we get a nice car chase. Clint pulls out a Pym arrow where he uses it on another arrow and make it huge, which is really cool. They end up at Kate's home where Clint goes face to face with that dude with the sword, and that's how the episode ends. What do you guys think of it?
I'll let these ladies go first. Y'all know I'm the bad guy on this, so I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna let these ladies go first.
I only saw like half of it. I fell asleep.
It's okay. I fell asleep on the second episode, so it's okay.
I don't think I fell asleep because the episode was bad. I fell asleep because I'd just gotten home from 2 miles on a treadmill. So in the show's defense, I don't think the show itself, the episode was necessarily bad. I just think that it wasn't energetic enough to beat low blood sugar.
I was like, that's just giving William more fire.
Facts. I agree.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the second one, so I understand what Kat went through with that one. So. But I thought it was funny that during the whole episode that she kept talking to him, thinking that he could hear her. It's because I asked my husband, I turned to him like, she knows that his hearing aids are broken, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So that was like always a little bit awkward when she was just rambling to him, and then he would repeat what she was saying, and she'd just look at him like, I just said that.
I think they tried to do it for comedic effect.
Yeah. It was just like, this is just getting painful.
It didn't come across quite the way I think they intended.
And then them waiting for the doctor to fix his hearing aids, and the doctor's like, what are you doing outside of here? And they're like, we want to see the doctor. Well, I'm the doctor. Why are you here?
I need you to fix something. That's why I'm here.
You need to fix something.
Fix this.
Just
earn your
that
paycheck.
Part made me laugh so hard. It's like, why are you so mad that somebody's waiting for you? Wouldn't you be excited that you have customers wanting you to do something? Whatever.
KW, man. KW just hit it right on the head. He just hit it. He just hit the nose right on the head.
The Yamcha of the MCU.
That is
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
KW, I'm stealing that one. That is perfect.
Oh,
You
that's
can't get any closer to the truth than that.
poor Yamcha.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's his
I
own
love
fault
it.
for becoming a professional baseball player. So
Didn't somebody, matter of fact, didn't somebody really, and I think it was like 3 years ago, somebody wrote a fan novel or a fan story about Yamcha being as strong as Goku. I gotta find that.
oh,
Yeah,
that was
somebody wrote, it
hilarious.
was like 3 or 4 years back. Somebody wrote a fan fiction about Yamcha being just as strong as Goku. I said, man, get out of here with that. That ain't gonna sell.
did the fanfic write itself though? Like how much
Yeah.
Yaoi got involved in that?
Oh no.
I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real here. Like, if they're gonna go that route, like as you got to like page like 200, all of a sudden you're like, what am I reading?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
The Yaoi fan art starts showing up. I
Yup.
mean,
Yup. Oh my goodness. But
Yeah.
but oh man, the only part to me that was any good was the Pym arrow.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, man, the Pym arrow was cool.
and the little suction cup arrow. It's like, now I understand why you have this.
That's a good question. Wasn't Hawkeye playing baseball in the Infinity War movie?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't know.
Looks like he's not in Infinity War.
no, I think at one point when they were at his house, I'm not sure it was Infinity War or the one before. I think it was the
It
first
was
Infinity
one
War.
of them. He was
Oh, really?
outside.
They were shooting arrows.
They were shooting arrows, not baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The very beginning of that was arrows.
Yeah.
But
And that was Endgame, not Infinity War.
But to me, the Pym arrow was the only interesting part of this of the episode. The chase was filler. The bus was filler.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you got down to the nitty gritty with the fighting about to go off with Swordsmaster, what happens? Tune in again next time on this very exciting adventure of Hawkeye.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Whatever, man.
Well,
Whatever,
and that's,
man.
this is the thing, with all of the equipment and the arrows and the knowledge, like for his specialty that Hawkeye has, I really kind of feel like the MCU's not doing him justice.
I have a point on that.
Well, if you take comic book Hawkeye,
that's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Movie Hawkeye is like Mr. Rogers with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the movies barely ever put their characters on level with their comic counterparts.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, but I feel like they're doing him such an injustice in relation to how they've treated the other characters. Now, I don't know if that's because Jeremy Renner is just awesome and he has all these other projects going on, so they're like, hey, we're trying here, bro, but your filming schedule needs to work with us here. Because unlike a lot of his counterparts, I mean, as soon as it wrapped, he's got a show on, is it Amazon Prime or is it HBO Plus? That's an yeah. So I mean, he already had other stuff lined up, like, hey, Infinity Wars is a wrap. Peace. Like
later.
Maybe the mouse didn't like it. I don't know.
The mouse ain't like it.
I do not approve of this.
You don't like
oh
it.
boy.
You don't like this show. You suck. Okay,
oh boy, let's just try another MCU character.
Oh boy, we should never pick you in the first place.
Or at least give him his own move, like as I said in the chat, give him his own movie with like Widow, like as a prequel to like how they met each other and then how they became like agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. I think that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, that would
to give him more life instead of just, okay, here he is in this watchtower for Thor, and then bam, here he is again for Avengers. So
yeah, he's just. And like I say, on MCU Bleeding Edge, I gotta be the most hated man on there because I hate Hawkeye. Jeff told me today. Some of his fans came in. What's up with William, man? Why do you like Hawkeye? William, because Hawkeye is boring. He is boring. There ain't nothing special about him. Ain't nothing. Nothing in the movie and the TV series, comic books. I will give him his credit. He is a badass in the comic books. I'll give him his credit on that. But in terms of movie and TV show, nope. He don't do it. He don't do it.
KW, don't you jinx Blade. Do not jinx Blade.
Oh God, I just saw that. I hope they don't mess
jinx
Blade
me.
up.
I got hope for that.
I got hope for Blade, man. I got hope for Blade. I really do.
I have to make a confession. I've never seen any of the Blade movies.
Really?
What?
You
Never
poor
seen
deprived.
None?
You live a deprived life.
Yes, I have. I've not seen any of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The first one, the second one.
Yep, I haven't seen.
Man.
I haven't seen the three of them.
At the very least, you gotta watch that first one.
The original.
At the very least, you gotta watch that first one.
The only Blade that I know about was in Spider-Man from the animated series. So.
The 90s cartoon
and I
show.
like that.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Watch the first one. After you go to bed.
Yeah. Right now.
Your daughter don't need.
I don't think my husband or Mike, he likes that movie. So.
Yeah. You and your husband can watch it.
Yeah.
Don't let my girl watch it because she'll have nightmares.
Yeah.
Or she'll become a vampire hunter. One or the other.
She is trying to be more like her dad, and so she might try to become a vampire hunter so that she's already like basically 100% like him. I don't know why she's trying so hard.
Can you imagine? And my son did this. And my son did this to me one time. You imagine, Janae, if your daughter goes to school and your teacher asks her, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" "I want to be a vampire hunter."
I'd be like, "What?" Get a phone call. We need to have a parent-teacher conference.
We need a parent-teacher conference stat. You need to come in now.
If she wants to, if they're young, why does it matter? Like, I mean, if they're not doing that when they're 18, like,
what is she doing now?
Yeah.
If they're not in college planning, saying, "So, I'm looking at these courses here, and I'm just not sure how that's going to line me up to be a vampire hunter."
Yeah.
I'm part of the Van Helsing line. So, I mean, this is very important to my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the family business.
One of my teachers asked my son what he wanted to be when he grew up. That joker said, "The Flash, man, get out of here." Just embarrassing me. The Flash, really, dude? Really? I want to be my daughter said, "I want to be a lawyer." I want to be the Flash. Come on.
I mean, I'm still waiting for that any type of radioactivity. Like, I obviously don't live close enough to a nuclear power plant. Because what have we learned from DC? Radioactivity gives you superpowers.
Yep.
Oh my can I be Static Shock? Let me get hit with the big bang. Let me be Static Shock.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. What else we got on the deck, Sean?
All right, next up, time to talk about some happy birthdays. First up, Emil Garcia from Lucifer. She's turning 43. I wrote her. Second up, Elizabeth Winston. She's now 37. Next, we got Gamma Chen. That's the chick from Eternals. 39. Also, happy birthday to Karen Gillan. Of course, happy birthday to Chadwick Boseman.
There you go, Karen.
Just passed.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah. Also, happy birthday to Kelly Cuoco. And down a little bit.
I've loved her ever since she was in Charmed.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Zoe Kravitz. She's turning 33. And lastly, happy birthday to a Hunter Sanson. That's the dude that plays Icicle Jr. in Star Wars.
Run, y'all. It's a Karen. Run. Get the hell out. It's a Karen. Get out.
Not that kind of Karen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got away. Okay. We got away. Them Karens are dangerous people, man. Dangerous people, man.
Used to work in retail, yeah.
I still work in retail. There's some dangerous folks, man.
Right. All right,
my
next
gosh.
up, let's move on to some casting.
Okay.
The Legend of the White Dragon series has added David Ramsey, Jason David Frank, and Serena Vixen. That's the chick from that played the Yellow Ranger in Power Rangers Galaxy.
I remember her.
Yeah, she's also done a lot of other stuff.
Galaxy was one of the few good ones.
Yeah, it was.
I've
Next.
only ever seen the original.
Yeah, a lot of people have only seen the original.
What?
Yeah.
That's all you've seen is the original?
Mhm.
Oh my good. No Galaxy, no SPD. Oh my
No.
goodness.
I saw some SPD.
No RPM?
Yeah, some of the incarnations were a little, and when I say a little out there, I mean
Some of them were.
Yeah.
some of them were like,
line. Yeah.
some of them were like, I need y'all to share what y'all are smoking
I
to understand your vision.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see the crossover with the Ninja Turtles?
all I got is, oh yeah, did you see that one? You didn't see that one, did you, Janae?
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. You got to watch that one. I gotta give the Ninja Turtles their props. They kicked Power Rangers ass. I go say in front. They was kicking the Power Rangers ass. I was so happy to see that. I ain't gonna say in front. I was so happy to see that. Yeah, Samurai was decent. KW, you right about that. But I was so happy to see the Ninja Turtles whipping their ass. I thought they were gonna come out with the Zords. You know, when they come out with the Zords, that's it. But you know, they didn't. So they had whipped. Okay, so what else we got?
All right, next up, we got some Spider-Man news, quite a bit. First up, an hour ago, we got our first look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Now, I know that you guys haven't seen it.
oh, I watched it. I got it right before we started tonight. So when it launched, I was getting ready for the show.
What do you guys think of it?
Oh, excuse me.
We're gonna see more of Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad about that.
Yeah.
Spider Gwen.
Yeah, I mean Spider Gwen is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's always a fan favorite. I'm gonna reserve judgment till I see it. Because where's Spider Ham?
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta get Spider Ham.
Yeah,
I mean, it's supposed to be across the Spider-Verse, so we'll probably see a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, I want to see Spider Ham.
But my thing with that is, if you're gonna release your trailer, they almost got to where it was a little bit more. At least the trailer that I saw of it on YouTube was a little more focusing on the Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man relationship there.
Yeah.
Which we know it exists. Anybody who's watching it, it's like saying that Batman has dead parents. We all know this.
I know.
You know, it's nothing new, right? But I think sometimes if you're going into the show and that's what people are expecting, you have people that are not going to want to see it because they're not there for the relationship part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
They're there for the rest of the Spider-Verse. Yeah. So I'm really kind of hoping that we get some more trailers that are a little bit more diverse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I do want to see Spider-Ham because you can never go wrong with Spider-Ham.
Yeah. I mean, we got $20.99, so that's gonna be cool to see.
Ooh, $20.99 was awesome.
Yeah. All right, next up. Okay, so on midnight, November 29th, the tickets for pre-sale of Spider-Man No Way Home were out, but every site crashed.
That's crazy.
And people are already scalping those tickets.
Yep.
Really?
Already? Somewhere I saw them going for like $25,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see any movie that bad on opening day. I do not want to see any. I'm not going to pay to see a movie on opening day the same amount you pay for a car.
You ain't lying. Mm-hmm. I ain't making Janae kind of money. I can't do that.
Janae kind of money.
I ain't making Janae kind of money. Mm-mm.
What kind of money you think I
make? Oh man, I ain't got it like that, man. Shoot, no sir. Yeah. Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait for it.
Yeah, but yeah, there were people that were buying tickets, like hundreds of tickets at a time.
Yep.
Which
Definitely.
here's my thing with that. This is my little I'm gonna have my soapbox moment. Here's the PSA from Kat. I really think because these things are gonna happen, right? Whether it is a launch of a console, whether it is the opening of a movie, especially now that theaters are reopening, these servers should really be limiting the amount that can be purchased at a time. Now, are people going to find a way around it? If they really want to, yes. But cap it at 10 tickets. 10 tickets is a reasonable amount for family and friends to all be going to the movies together.
I think the theaters here, at least the ones in my hometown, do have a cap.
Okay.
So
yeah, but if you're buying them through online ticket Fandango and those, they have no cap. So you can buy 100 tickets. You can literally buy out the entire theater.
Just sit there. Yes.
Now, right. Yeah. I mean, if I had that kind of money, yes, I would buy out the entire theater and have the movie to myself and be like, here's my popcorn.
Just run around and be like, okay, I want to sit here next. Now I want to sit here.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and the 5 other people I like can come to the movie. But if people are doing it just so they can take advantage and price gouge people on those tickets, that's not right.
That's wrong. That's like the card situation on the PC side. Just buying up all these GPUs, and just scalping them. That's just wrong.
Most definitely. All right, now speaking of future, we got some news about the future of Spider-Man. Got a picture to show of that real quick. Do you have it? Not that one, but that's cool on itself.
Not that one. Hold on. Not that one.
Picture of Tom Holland.
Oh, that one.
There we go. Yeah, so they're apparently working on. Okay, Amy Pastel has said that they're apparently working on 3 new movies after No Way Home. They're still in talks, so it's not done yet. But yeah, we're getting another 3 movies with Tom Holland. Probably college, like we've talked about before.
Oh, he finally gets to graduate.
Yay!
See, this is why y'all like me. Y'all like the snark. You're like...
Cat's always here to throw down.
Yeah.
Like Ash Ketchum, who's been 10 years old for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It's because he's in a coma. That's a fan theory.
Yeah. So Batman, what you doing for Father's Day? Oh wait. How many more times are we gonna kill Uncle Ben? I mean, come on, folks.
I know, right?
Let the man rest in peace.
I saw on Facebook the Uncle Ben thing. This guy dressed up as Uncle Ben at a Comic-Con, and his goal at that Comic-Con was to die in front of every Spider-Man that he saw. And so they took a picture, and he had at least 10 different scenarios, and all the Spider-Man are like, it's kind of like if the joke, if you go through the Toy Story part of Disneyland and you say Andy's coming, everybody just drops.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of funny. It's like I never even thought about going as Uncle Ben or somebody like that just to see what other people's reactions
and I've
would
never seen Uncle Ben cosplayed ever. Have you?
Once at Dallas Comic-Con.
You have? Okay, I've never seen an Uncle Ben cosplay.
Yeah.
Never ever.
Uncle Ben, Aunt May.
I imagine it can just be some old people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. Closet cosplay. Be a normal person in their lives. Right?
Just be you. Bring your granddad. Bring your grandma.
Yeah.
And come on down. Be cool. What else we got, y'all?
All right, next up. Apparently, Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four Rise of Silver Surfer have been removed from Disney Plus for some reason.
Because they sucked. With the exception of Jessica Alba. You can never go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that version of Jessica Alba. Now, is Jessica Alba now? Okay. But Jessica Alba did.
Good.
You can never go
Sin
wrong.
City, Jessica Alba, you can never go wrong.
Yeah, you never go wrong with that.
Of course.
Never seen that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Just bring her. You can bring her back whenever you want to. But the one now that did that show with Gabrielle Union.
All right. Now, speaking of some comics, Marvel is apparently returning She-Hulk to her smaller form. So, because recently she's been like big and bulky and stuff, like really non-femininely. They're returning her to the way she was.
I don't want to be strong
I'm sorry,
like a
Shaw.
man.
I'm sorry.
I want to be strong like a bear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shaw. I just had to put that up. He dressed up his granddad from the Boondocks.
I would pay to see that.
I would too. That would be hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got some sneak peeks, some pictures of what Kane the Conqueror is gonna look like. We got a picture of a dude's shirt that shows a reflection in it for the Ant-Man and Quantumania. Can we show that if you got it?
You mean the Ant-Man stuff?
Yes. Yeah. See, right there in the reflection, that's Kane.
Yep.
There should be a closer up one of it.
I don't think I did that one.
No problem.
Nope, I didn't.
All right, no problem. But yeah, that's Kane right there in his, purple outfit with the blue face and all that.
Yep.
So that's really interesting. All right, next up, filming has apparently gone underway for the Batgirl movie. There we go. So yeah, that's currently filming. Let's continue.
Now, we got some. Don't we have? Oh, that's mine. But he's also in.
Yep.
That movie too, at Firefly. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Speaking of Brendan Fraser, apparently he's being eyed for Mummy 4. Apparently, we got a picture of that. Yep, Mummy 4.
I'm glad to see him getting love again.
Agreed.
He's been out of the spotlight for so long. Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, I mean, there was some other stuff with that, but we won't go there right now.
Go there.
Yeah.
There was some like we won't go there. Another show we'll go out. We'll get into that. Yeah. But seriously though, I'm really glad to see that the fan base and everyone has really embraced his return.
Yeah.
After all that, because no one really knew. It was just like, oh, he was here and he was hot, and then he left. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most definitely.
And then, but yeah, I mean, I really feel like the fan base and, everyone has really kind of embraced his return.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely deserves the success coming his way.
Most definitely.
Yeah. All right. Next up, on The Flash, apparently episode 11 will have an appearance by the character Ronnie Raymond, played by the actor Robbie Amell. He is finally returning after all these many seasons.
Irish Storm.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get a chance to be in that role.
Yeah. All right. And some Doctor Who news. First up, next season will apparently. Wait, hold up. Next season will begin shooting soon, and the 60th anniversary special will air in 2023. Wow. On top of that, apparently Sony has now bought a major stake in Bad Wolf Productions, which is the production behind Doctor Who right now. So we got a picture of that to show.
Hold on 1 second.
Does Sony have the money to try and stay this relevant?
Well, I mean, they have it done. So I mean,
they're trying.
Asking for a friend.
I don't think I have that one.
They didn't bought the whole thing. They just have like a major stake, and it's like 27% or something like that.
Right.
I think I have that one.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
Big as Doctor Who. Like I would love to see them bring Torchwood back because that's still part of that universe.
Hey,
but
maybe.
With as big as that is, like that's still pretty hefty. And I mean, I guess they're staying afloat because of PlayStation. But
yeah,
that's
Spider-Man.
The PS5 ain't no joke, boy. But
the film production side of it is, I mean, it's barely holding its head above water.
Gotta be losing money.
It's definitely.
And if at some point in time, if Disney decides to fight Sony for Spider-Man rights, yeah. Because that's what's holding them back from keeping Spider-Man in.
Yeah.
Is those rights.
Yeah, because a few years ago they were going to buy Sony,
Mhm.
but since Sony was almost bought by Apple, they didn't, because if it had been bought by Apple, they would have gotten the rights of Spider-Man right then and there.
Yep.
So now they're just working things together, and so far they're doing pretty well, sharing the rights so far.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree with you, KW. Trust me, I'm still trying to figure out how Google is a monopoly. When everyone was saying that Google was like going to be monopolizing everything and taking care of all this. I'm like, what about Disney, y'all? Like,
Very true.
Facts.
just because you old men grew up with it doesn't mean it's not a monopoly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Next up, for anyone who's interested, season 2 of Enola Holmes has apparently wrapped shooting. That's that thing with Millie Bobby Brown as the sister of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. Like, I heard about it, but I haven't dug into season 1 yet.
Yeah.
I've only watched, I think, 2 episodes, but like I enjoyed it, and then like I went on to watch anime and other things, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need to watch that.
After I watched 8 episodes of this anime. Oh wait.
Yeah, basically.
That was me in Carnival Row. Here, I'm gonna watch an episode.
Oh, squirrel.
Yeah, let me go back and watch like 6 seasons of all these other shows. Oh, there's nothing on. Oh, hey, Carnival Row episode 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, next up, we got some promo pictures for the characters of the new Matrix movie. Can we show that real quick? Yep. The different characters in them. Some are memorable, some are not.
I'm mad because Morpheus ain't in it.
I think that black dude is supposed to be like a younger version or something.
I don't want to see him.
That's what I heard or something. I don't know.
I want to see him.
Hey.
We want Fishburne back.
If they're gonna take me back to 1996, just give me my low-rise jeans, my chunky heels, and my crop tops, and I'll be fine. Like, let's just go to 1997. It's better than 2022.
And
Right.
We don't want to see bring me Fishburne back. That's all I'm saying.
Isn't he too busy on CSI?
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be, but doggone it, man. Hey, gonna have without.
Yep, most definitely.
I might not watch.
KW7, are you going to Photoshop me into a Bratz doll? That would be hilarious. I would love it. If you're going to Photoshop, if you feel the need to Photoshop me back to 1997 as a Bratz doll,
that'd be cool.
I'm here for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I used to do face ups for dolls, and I saw face ups for Bratz dolls. I could totally do that.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You have to plug your drawing channel, Janae. You have to plug your drawing channel before we leave out, because you did a really good picture of Batman.
Oh, thank you.
Right. All right, next up, we have a new Jack Reacher series heading to Amazon Prime called Reacher, which will be starring Alan Ritchson, which is the guy who played what's his face? Hawk in Titans. That will be hitting that in February.
Oh, before you go on real quick, Janae, I want to let you know we got an artist in the chat. Okay, that was an artist too.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, he's an artist too. Yep. So maybe you two can collab.
That'd be cool.
All right, next up, Kevin Conroy has given his opinion on Batfleck. You got a picture of that to show real quick?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. He says that Affleck is the best live action Batman. What do you guys think?
It's hard to take that away from Keaton.
it is.
I've never
It's
seen
so
the
hard.
one with Ben Affleck in it, so I've only seen Justice League. So
Keaton was good. Affleck
What?
wasn't
I have
bad.
seen Keaton though. I've seen the ones with Keaton in it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I've seen the older
Affleck-
Batman movies.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, for our generation, I don't think Affleck was bad.
Mhm.
It was I.
I think what hurt that one though was everyone was afraid it was going to be like Daredevil again.
Yeah.
And so you walked in with these expectations that it was going to suck.
Mhm.
And when you walk in with that expectation, I mean, you're either going to, it better be really over the top to change your mind, or you're not really going to change your mind and you're just going to be like, it's mediocre because you're looking for the bad part to be there.
Right. You're looking for the screw up.
Yeah. And if you really if you watch a lot of like the director cut things from Daredevil, Affleck got a bad rap because the best parts of that movie ended up on the cutting room floor. Because people wanted to see more Elektra than they really wanted to see of Daredevil.
Yeah.
And so
I agree.
The best parts of that film ended up on the cutting room floor.
Personally, I don't think it's as bad as everybody says, though. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like Bale, but
I like that.
But
yeah.
I mean, he was gonna Begins.
The only thing with Bale, I liked his portrayal, but the fact that his entire Batman voice, like his real thing with Batman was like he had all these cool toys, but then like when he turned to Batman, the only really thing that covered it up was he sounded like a chain smoker.
She said a chain smoker. Oh my God!
I'm before I go out, I must smoke a pack of Marlboro Red. Like,
do you guys think there's been some actors who played a better Bruce Wayne than Batman?
Bale was an amazing Bruce Wayne.
He was.
Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne.
I think it was a way better Bruce Wayne than Batman.
Clooney and Bale were good Bruce Wayne. They were good Batmans.
Yeah. Because it's so hard to take that away from Michael Keaton. So hard to take that away from him. He's ingrained by that character, and if you ever do a Batman Beyond, he better be in it.
Yep, true.
What about bat nipples, though?
Oh no. No, we don't speak of those.
Losing over here.
Oh my gosh, man. That one came out of left field. I wasn't expecting that.
I will not lie. I actually really enjoyed that film. For as campy as it was.
Oh,
it was great.
I was disappointed in the way they did Poison Ivy.
Well,
she's just over the top in her hands. And
she was kind of over dramatic with it. That's true.
Yeah.
But you
I kind of felt bad for the way they did Bane. Like Bane was just this mindless blob.
I know.
Yeah.
At least. But I still have that soundtrack on CD.
Of course.
It's an amazing soundtrack.
Nice.
Like that made up for everything in the 90s.
Plus the thing with Uma Thurman that's kind of got me when she got in that fight with Batgirl, and it's like she thought she had Batgirl beat, and Batgirl escaped, and Batgirl met her at the end of the pond or the pool, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And she just looked like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And she had like the Mugatu hair.
Like,
her Mugatu had the same stylist.
Yeah.
Come on now. She was
sorry, watching William laugh so hard has got me laughing so hard that like my eyes are all watering.
I wasn't expecting that. You got me with that one. Bat nipples.
I just love how I don't know if you guys have watched Psych, how they kind of poke fun of that movie with the different comic, the made up comic in that, and they were like, oh, the nipples, it just ruined the whole movie. And the creator of the comics like, it's all that damn nipples.
Damn nipple. Hey, but Psycho was a good show too. That was a good show too. That was an awesome show.
The third movie is coming out soon. So
okay.
Cool.
What's
all right, last piece of news we got. HBO is apparently dropping Crunchyroll.
I don't blame them.
I didn't know HBO had Crunchyroll in there. And I was like, dang, we're playing for HBO and Crunchyroll? I would have known that. My husband could have just dropped the prescription subscription.
And what they got for what they got there for Crunchyroll isn't very good. I'm so happy to hear that though, because Crunchyroll's been, unless you go to the main site and you pay for it, it's trash. But then again, with the exception of a few good shows, you can make an argument the anime hasn't been very good lately. With the exception of a few shows. But I always thought Funimation was better than Crunchyroll. I always thought Viz was better than Crunchyroll. I even thought Hulu was better than Crunchyroll. Netflix was better than Crunchyroll at some point. So yeah, and from what I understand, oh yeah, K Davis now get rid of Funimation. But I'm shocked that so from what I understood, I thought Sony bought Crunchyroll out. I don't know if that's true.
I wonder if they did it like they did with Bad Wolf. They only own a percentage.
Could be it too.
Likely.
But my thing with Crunchyroll is Crunchyroll, and don't get me wrong, you have to get, your entertainment for the masses.
Sony bought Funimation. Okay, thank you, KW.
Yeah. Crunchyroll, but unfortunately, they kind of took anime and they Americanized it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, even like if you're watching some of it, because I mean, there's always a difference between sub and dub, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Crunchyroll, they did, like I said, did they help make it popular? Yes. We will thank you for that. But, I think some of the anime purists, or like those of us that are old school, that, we almost had to practically learn Japanese to watch anime.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Still life.
That's all three. That's everybody in this room right here.
Yeah. I think for those of us that were from that old school of anime, Crunchyroll's just kind of like, okay. They're there. They're like the annoying little brother.
Yeah. I like Funimation and Viz a whole lot better than I do Crunchyroll. All right, brother. What else we got going on now?
All right, so that is all the topics we got. I mean, all the news we got.
Fist on a North Star.
Topics if you want to do that.
Fist on a North Star. Ooh, that was a good one too. That was a really good one. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock out some topics. Then we'll get out of here for the night. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right, first
up. Go ahead and do that. All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, so first I'm going to talk about my thoughts about the success of The Matrix, that first movie. I mean, partly you got the all the philosophy and stuff, but on top of that, you got all the action that they did really well back then. I mean, I don't think there's many places that has many movies that have done action that way. There's been a lot of copying from it, but not like how innovative they were back then.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, like the CG and stuff, and like stuff in the background where there were things that the Wachowskis wanted to do that they couldn't. That would have been interesting. Like there's this whole thing where the character of Switch was supposed to be, I think, a man in real life, but a woman in the Matrix, or that might have been reversed. I don't remember. It's been a while. That idea would have been interesting. Like really digging more into how the Matrix reacts to people and stuff. Like, what do you think about the stuff that led to the success of the Matrix back in the day?
For me, it was what I think a lot of it was the conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
Because in that era, you had a lot of conspiracy theory going on. The internet was still relatively new.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the concept that I think, therefore I am, which is essentially what the Matrix is you are a body, your consciousness is what makes you who you are and what you are in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I think that appealed to a lot of people. But then there were, of course, also the people that it appealed to because it was, look, all we are is cogs running a machine. So it was kind of that, don't let technology and everything completely run you. You need to control the technology. You control that machine. Just like today, right? We see it. Algorithms tracking what we shop, tracking what we buy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
Facebook ads.
It's a story that's as old as time. But it also tells
ads.
you, you also have to, especially when it comes to just everything in your everyday life, don't take it at face value. Research it. Check out what you're finding out about on the internet. Even like trying to find things like new movies or like who's being cast. When we're doing that kind of research, you may get like 15 different responses for who's going to be cast for Spider-Ham in a live action from 15 different sources.
Right.
Who's your reputable source and who is some conspiracy theorist in a basement just spitting stuff out there to create chaos.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was really what the Matrix was about.
who's not really relevant. Like we got this covered, not relevant.
Yep.
Mhm.
But my thing with the Matrix that sort of kind of surprised me a little bit. For a movie in its time, I thought it was very well written. It had a lot more depth than I thought it would have than it would have had. For a Keanu Reeves movie, and the tech they used in that movie. That phone that they sold was actually a phone Sprint sold
Yep.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I wanted that phone, and I could never get my freaking hands on it. I could probably get one now, but 2G and 3G are done, so it won't work. But but the phone and the rest of the tech that they showed in that movie was awesome. I also like the fact you saw him train. And I like the training sequences. Just a great movie all around. It sort of it changed the game just a little bit on sci-fi stuff. I liked it. I liked it. Now I had a problem with the third, but the first one is awesome.
Matrix refunded?
Get refunded for the third. I wish I could get refunded. Shoot, I could get refunded for the damn Eternals. Sorry, piece of trash movie.
All right. Speaking of which,
and I know you're listening, Marvel. I know you're listening. You can be better. This Spider-Man movie better be
And
better.
Charles like, speaking of trash movies.
Trash movies.
well, not trash, but all right. So recently there was something where Jerry Renner had been said that he wanted to die in the Avengers in the first one. So my question is, what would have happened if Hawkeye had died in the Avengers? How do you think things would have changed?
Wouldn't have this damn show right now. I tell you that. Wouldn't have this series on HBO Plus right now. We won't be suffering that. If you would have killed, instead of killing Black Widow, if you would have killed Hawkeye, it would have made more sense to me, because I always thought Natasha held more value than Hawkeye did. She's a project of the Red Room. She could do. She was a spy. Can do a lot. Bring a lot more to the Avengers than Hawkeye could. Because basically, all Hawkeye is shield training and the bow and arrow. That's all Hawkeye is. So if you would have killed Hawkeye, and keep Black Widow, I think that would have made a lot more sense to me. But again, like I say, Marvel don't listen to me.
Well, since they tried to turn him into all around family guy. That's unfortunately, of course, why that wouldn't have happened, right? Because why did Black Widow take that fall? Because his family, everything else. So I mean, it definitely would have been different. But here's the question: who would they have brought in his place?
Right.
Shoot, at that point, you could have. Can you talk Black Panther in it? You end up becoming an Avenger anyway, so in the comics anyway, so maybe we could have taught Black Panther in that. I don't know, but it would have just been, to me, made more sense for Hawkeye to go than Black Widow, because Black Widow brought so much more to the team. And also, and maybe you would have got her moving a lot faster than what you did too.
True. All right, next up, a little what if for you, a little versus.
Screaming in tears of joy.
Screaming in tears of joy. During that scene, I really thought he was gonna yank Natasha and throw her back and then just take her place, kind of a thing. Because it just it was kind of leaning towards that, and then he didn't. I thought he was gonna throw down that
And he was willing to, and I'll give him props. He was willing to die. He was willing to take that leap. So I'll give him props on that. Yeah.
All right, so I have a versus for y'all. Adam Ant versus Mighty Mouse.
Adam Ant.
I gotta go Mighty Mouse. Oh. I go Mighty Mouse. I watched Mighty Mouse more than Adam Ant, though.
That's kind of tough. Because you really can't because Adam Ant was so at a time period, you couldn't really gauge him. Adam Ant goes back. Probably go Mighty Mouse. But that could go either. But you could call it a toss up because you can't really gauge either one of them. That's like saying Mighty Mouse versus Underdog. You can't gauge Underdog either.
True.
What you gonna gauge him against? What? You can't.
Beagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Droopy.
I mean, Droopy. Droopy.
He has no powers. Gauge him against Droopy.
Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anytime you guys throw those characters out there, their catchphrases pop into my head.
Up and Adam.
So you said Scrappy Doo. Yep.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
But Mighty Mouse was awesome. He was awesome. He was awesome.
I love Mighty Mouse.
All right, next up, Blade versus Captain America, and we have a picture to show of that.
Man, me and my boy have been going we've been going in circles all day over this.
Blade.
I keep saying Blade. He says Captain America.
Here's the difference, and here's why Blade will kill. He has no qualms against it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Captain America does everything he can to not kill or maim. Blade is like, I'm done with you.
Oh yeah.
This is the MCU Captain America. He does kill.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't the one who was a hero during World War II. This is the one who was a soldier during World War II.
I still think Blade, and the only thing I think Blade, because I think Blade will recover a lot faster. He'll recover faster. He'll heal quicker over any injury. He's just as strong, if not probably stronger. I just think it'd be too. I just think it'd be too much physically for Cap. I just think it'd be too much. Eventually, he'll get overtaken. That's why I gotta go. And he's a day walker too, so you can't. So you can't even stall that out. So I got Blade.
All right, next up we got another show.
That was hard to pick. So
yeah, what gives?
So you two call toss up. So who you going with?
Yeah, I was at a toss up.
It's a hard one. Both have strengths. Both have weaknesses. You got a shield versus a sword in this situation. So I don't know. I mean,
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Plus, I mean, Blade is used to fighting vampires specifically, and Cap has kind of a range, you know. Plus, there was that one time he was a werewolf.
Yes, that's true too.
I didn't know this.
That's true too. It'd be a good fight. The people and the people who win that would be us, the fans. Jeff sent me a message. Blade's powers are very similar to Cap's under the Soldier Serum. I think he's stronger. I just think Blade is stronger. The man fought Dracula.
Bat in the Sun should make that video, so then we know who wins that battle.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Next up, we got a picture to show of what gives the weebs their power.
We're gonna do this one. Oh
yes,
my
sir.
gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
The greatest
Oh
sense
my
of
gosh!
Defending the waifu.
You know what though? You know what though? I'm with KW. I'm with KW. All of it. All of it.
Even the watching all of One Piece, huh? Because that's like what, in 1,000 episodes now?
You know what? Believe it or not, I am not the biggest One Piece fan.
I've never watched it.
It's okay.
I've liked the manga, but I haven't watched the anime.
It's okay.
My brother's gone all the way up to current, and like, how?
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
that's right. KW, you telling me don't stand a chance? Yes, you tell me.
Yeah,
you tell me, KW. Yeah. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead, man.
All right, next up, what we got here? Who has the greatest hex? We got a picture of that. Whatever hex means. Right now is prep time. Naruto talking a lot. Dominic Pareto talking about family, and of course the heart of the cards.
You can't beat family. I gotta go harder the cards. The heart of the cards, he cheated.
All the time.
And not only could he cheat for himself, he could cheat for other people. He cheated for Joy Wheeler one time in early Yu-Gi-Oh. So I gotta go with Yugi, man. Heart of the Cards. Yeah, but man,
I don't know, man. The guy that talks you to death is always gonna. At some point, you're just gonna be like, "Man, I'm done," and just walk away.
just walk away
Like,
from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Like,
telling
are
you,
you
man.
done
Just,
monologuing yet?
I mean, you could just go. You could just transform with. I mean, you could just transform with his Millennium Puzzle and look at somebody's deck and force it and make it be whatever he wants it to be for that person, and that's it. We've seen that several times. Straight up cheating.
Yep. King of games, king of cheating.
Oh yeah. Then after that, it'd be Batman's prep time. I mean, because according to lore, Batman with prep time can beat anybody.
Well, enough money will, it's at
Facts.
that point the game just becomes pay to win.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, man. Man, let me win, man. Let me win. I'll give you 200. I'll give you 20 million and let you roll out. Let me win, man. You ain't got to worry about going to jail. Take this 20 million. Let me win. What else we got, y'all?
All right, let's see. Next up, give me a minute. Let me just go down a bit. All right. Nimrod versus Amazo.
Oh,
Specifically, the cartoon versions of them. So that Nimrod from X-Men and that one from Justice League. This is a hard one for me personally because both of them were really overpowered.
Yeah. I mean, I know more about Nimrod, so I would probably go Nimrod just because I'm more familiar with him than Amazo.
Same. I'd agree with Kat. I was like, I have
Amazo,
no
though.
idea who Amazo is.
Amazo, though. Amazo.
Because this Amazo was super powerful.
Yeah, Amazo is really OP. He's got, if you look at that one right there, he's at least got the powers of the founding members of the Justice League. At least.
Beast.
Yeah, because he's got Superman's powers, Wonder Woman's powers, Martian Manhunter's powers, Hawk Girl's powers. Batman ain't got no powers, but Amazo also can duplicate abilities. So yeah, I gotta go with Amazo, man. I mean, knowing what he did to women in Justice League Unlimited, I gotta go with Amazo. But Nimrod's tough.
Yeah, most definitely.
He's tough. Google says that Nimrod wins. Possibly.
Yeah, but it's the same versions though.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. All right, well, anything we got anything up next?
Okay, next up we got Team Blue versus Team Red versus Team Green. Got a picture of that to show?
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is an interesting one.
And speaking of Jessica Alba, there she go. There she go.
See, when I first saw red, blue, green, I was like, who gets the Puma? I was thinking Halo. Like, yeah.
Right?
But looking at the photo, I gotta go Team Red.
Yeah, you got Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Deadpool.
It's a freaking reality warper.
But then again, Green got Loki, the Hulk, Polaris.
But it don't matter. I want to throw up a hand, wave, say something, and all reality changes for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you have a reality warper on your team, that's pretty much donezo.
True, very true.
Pretty much donezo unless you take her out first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, if you take her out first, then if you take Wanda out, then you got to go with Team Green. If you take Wanda out, but if Wanda is left in, yeah, you got to go with Team Green.
Well, I know, but you got Deadpool, and it's
he can't die.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
He can't die.
He can't die.
Yeah, I'd go Team Red too.
Yeah,
because Wanda could just take everybody's powers away.
Wanda's just too much, man.
There was that arc in the comics, I believe.
Yeah.
No more mutants. Should I say no more powers and everybody's jacked up?
Here's a what if they did that. No more powers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up we got Greatest Threat as a anime villain. Got a picture of that to show. So which one of them will be the greatest threat as an anime villain? You got
Ooh.
That's the
Alien
Batman.
X.
That's the Batman who's ooh.
You got God version Spawn, or Asian Spawn, whatever his name is, and you got Vision Ultron, the one with the Infinity Stones.
Batman Who Laughs is
Dang.
completely powerful.
I honestly know nothing about Batman Who Laughs.
Batman Who Laughs is just sick power. He's just OP powerful. Dang. This is hard.
I gotta give love to my favorite Spawn.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
mean, Spawn, even not in like full form, can do some pretty epic stuff.
Yeah,
I still
this
gotta
is him
go.
with the powers of heaven.
Yeah.
I'm with KW though. I gotta go with Batman Who Laughs. He's sick. He's just amazingly OP. I mean, oh my gosh, man. Yeah, and he did get stronger. Yeah, I gotta go with Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, he got more powerful. Wow. Yeah, but I gotta go with Batman Who Laughs. He's just sick.
Yeah,
I'm unfamiliar with most of those, so it's just like I don't. I was like, they all look cool. I could see them all as anime villains,
Eeny, miny, mo.
right?
All right, so we
Draw a
got anything else
straw.
now?
Okay, this
There
one.
we go.
Draw a straw in
But
this
Spawn
one.
is pretty cool though.
All right, we got
Yeah,
one
that's
last
about it.
one. We got a battle royale. Pick the show of that. Who would win of these people? And that's a lot. I mean, Shredder, the dude from Bloodsport, Simon, freaking Bill.
Ain't nobody more powerful than Show Enough.
Yeah, right?
Anybody more
What
powerful?
about Simon? But
Show
I mean, Simon survived after the Taco Bell Wars.
Fact.
He learned about the 3 seashells.
Fact.
The Wars was all about them returning the
wondering
damn nacho fries.
Wouldn't the seashell hurt though?
Well, don't know how them shits work, so
I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. I gotta give Sandra Bullock props in that movie though. She looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I give her props in that. But yeah, I'm KW to be not be kidding around Goro.
I mean, well, one nut shot and he goes down.
Yeah.
Facts.
I had a toss up between Goro and Shredder and Bane. It's just like I like all of those characters. So it's like, which one should I choose, kind of a thing. But then it's like, Goro seems a lot more powerful than some of these other guys on here. So it's like he could just rip them in half.
I said, just one nut shot and he's taken down.
I just picked Sure Enough. I just picked Sure Enough for nostalgia reasons.
Because it's Show Enough. I mean,
Show Enough. Down and around this town, Show Enough. I can't hear you, Show Enough. Well, I gotta go with him. The last KW says the last 3 surviving to be Shredder, Bane, and Goro. The last 3 surviving, and then they can go at it. To be honest, Show Enough will probably be the first one to go.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Bill's pretty epic, but he's getting up there.
Yeah.
So if they all jump on the old man first.
Yeah. They're going to have to show them after.
Go-Go will just sit in the background, let the men fight, and then she'll just stand on top of everybody when they get all exhausted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so do you have anything else before we get out of here for the night, my friend?
That is it, good sir and ladies. That is all.
I want to say thank you to I want to say thank you for everybody. Round of applause one more time for everybody. Yay. We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We do appreciate it. KW, thank you for being here. William, watch out for Death Battle. Okay. Death Battle. Oh, man.
Eisen versus Medora.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Death Battle sucks. I want to say thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. The logic they use to win these fights are just stupid. It's just stupid. KW, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Want to thank everybody on the panel for being here tonight. Want to thank Jeff for stopping by. Appreciate that. And if there is nothing else, everybody in TV land, definitely find us on our Twitch page here, twitch.tv/William Morgan Media. Probably Friday, the show will be on the GNN YouTube page. So definitely check out Geek News Now. .net and catch Cat over there. Writing our articles on the website. check it out too. Because some of the stuff that you guys, some of the stuff that you guys do over there, Cat, has been really, really good as of late.
Oh yeah, they've got a really great Star Wars movies pick as if they were holiday movies picked by Star Wars characters.
Okay. So there it is. Check out geeknewsnow.net. And if there is nothing else, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Shaw. And we will see you guys again next week. Same time, same place. We'll see you later. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.